Hello YouTube! Are you in urgent need to get some last minute Christmas gift ideas? Look no further. I've got your fix for last minute Christmas DIY ideas. So really easy recipes, they don't need any time to develop, dry, whatever. So you just literally can mix that together on Christmas Eve on the 25th, or my German viewers can mix it together on the 24th for Christmas Eve. So it's going to be essentially two things I'm sharing with you. One thing will be a Christmassy scented body oil. I do have to say that obviously the oil benefits from the ingredients being in there longer to kind of soak through the entire oil. But come on, who pours the entire bottle of oil over them on the day after Christmas or on Christmas Eve? No one does that, right? And the other thing is a Christmassy looking and scented bath salt. Like in the previous DIYs, it is not many ingredients. For the bath salt, we literally just need some Epsom salt, and we do need some food coloring. I'm gonna go for red again because it's a nice color for Christmas time, and I'm gonna go for green because it's also a nice color for the bath, and kind of Christmas tree green kind of suits, right? For the body oil, I'm gonna use Sweet Almond Oil. That is in terms of the main ingredients for the body oil. You could obviously also use another oil. Just for the body oil, it would make sense not to use coconut oil because we don't want it to be solid. So in winter, we're just gonna use a liquid oil with room temperature. If you want to go a bit more expensive, you could also use jojoba oil, which is technically not an oil but a wax, but that is obviously very soothing on the skin. And if you're really last minute, you could technically even use kitchen ingredients with rapeseed oil, with sunflower oil, because to be honest, like in many of the body oils you can buy in the shops where it says like argan body oil, jojoba body oil, it's just sunflower oil or rapeseed oil, and then they just put a drop of some expensive oil so they can claim that on the label. You could also use avocado oil, and that is actually really nice on the skin. I mean, to be honest, the one I use for cooking, it's still not kind of a cheap fix, but it's really nice on the skin. That's the main ingredients for both. And obviously we want to scent that. So I'm gonna go again with cinnamon essential oil and bergamot essential oil for both, or at least for the bath salt, because for the body oil I want to make things also look a bit interesting. So I'm gonna add some cloves, and I'm gonna add some star anise seeds. So it will depend on how I can get that through the bottle, because I was also gonna say that this is actually a really responsible, sustainable gift, because you can, to package that, actually upcycle old glass jars and bottles you have. So my bath salt is gonna go into that old gem jar, and the body oil is gonna go in that old body oil bottle. So I'll see how I fit the anise seeds through that bottle opening. Not sure if that's gonna work out, but let's see. Okay, shall we get started now?
Let's get started with the bath salt. For that, I mix the color with the Epsom salt and then work that in thoroughly. I'm wearing gloves, so I don't stain my fingers. When finished with that, I can either leave that out to dry, or I can pop it into the oven on low heat for a moment whilst stirring it occasionally. Once it's dry, you can simply add the essential oils and fill it into the jars. Next, we're gonna do the body oil. As I want to fit the amount to my bottle, I first gonna measure the almond oil, and then I warm the oil in a jar on the stove and add the anise seed and cloves. I have that in a warm, simmering water bath for 10 to 15 minutes. Please always be careful when working with something hot on the stove. Once the oil has cooled down again, I add now the essential oils and stir the mixture thoroughly. I now fill the mixture back into the body oil bottle, and I add the cloves and the anise seeds so they continue infusing the oil.
That was it. The bath salt and the body oil are ready to go. Both the empty gem jar and the empty body oil bottle are being nicely upcycled so they don't go to waste, but rather serve as a Christmas present or packaging for that. Doesn't that look Christmassy? So what are we gonna do next? DIY December is over and out. Kind of got used to that now. Let's see. Might be something different in January. I definitely want to keep recording something. Just need to figure out in what direction it's gonna go. If you've got some input, why not get in touch with me and let me know? You can also comment in the comments box below. And someone said they're gonna have a shot every time I say Christmassy in the video. Cheers to that. Christmassy, Christmassy, Christmassy. But it's really Christmassy. So my bath salt is gonna go into that old marmalade, jam, whatever, jar. Jam jar, jam jar, jam jar. Christmassy jam jar. Jam jar, jam jar, jam jar. To say that 10 times in a row. I definitely want to try jam jar, jam jar, jam jar, jam jar, jam jar, jam jar. Body oil bottle. Body oil bottle. That's not better either. Body oil bottle, body oil bottle, body oil. That's even worse. Say that 10 times in a row. For both. Or at least for body oil. Empty body oil bottle. Seriously. One thing. 2 things I'm sharing with you. Empty jar. Empty jar. Christmas tree, green, it kind of suits. You just like kind of suit. I do have in fact a 1 liter bottle of Sweet Almond Oil. Because we don't want to have, there is some more projects to come with Sweet Almond Oil, definitely. Yeah, Christmas tree, green, it kind of suits. I'm gonna use some shopping before I gonna so I gonna go again